Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. It's me, and I was kind of thinking today, I was outside through most of the day. I was out, I was driving, I was, having a good day. I was kind of thinking to myself, today's a great day. There's nothing really to make it worse. And then I step outside and then it's boiling. It is quite frankly an oven. It is quite frankly the most hot it has ever been I have ever experienced ever. I mean, like, it is so hot to the point that it's not even fun. Like, listen, summer is a great season. It's a great time to be out because no school, everything, you have a lot of time off, everything's fine. Like, you're just kind of chilling. You're having your good days. You don't have to worry about school assignments or essays and stuff like that. Like, you ain't got to worry about that. And but then still, it's just the heat. And I'm not talking about Miami. I'm just talking about the heat. All right, that was not a funny joke. Please, no one laughed at that. But it's just crazy hot. It's like right now it's 91 degrees outside, which wouldn't sound bad. That doesn't sound bad, but it's the humidity. The humidity goes crazy, and it's just so unbelievably hot to the point where it's just like, what's the point in even going outside to do anything other than like swim or something? I mean, I guess you could just go out. I mean, like, I just don't see it. It's like you stand outside and then like 10 minutes later you're drenched in sweat and you just wanna go home. And that's how it is. That's how it was for me today. Except I was in a car through most of it, so I had beautiful AC pumping out of the car. But still, I mean, it was still like really just kind of reminded me how hot it is outside, because I don't really get outside that much, and it's not like I'm like just lazy. It's just that I just don't really get outside. Like. There's no reason for me to go outside other than like, hanging out with friends or something like that. But typically I'm also in a house or in a car during that as well. So I mean, it's just kind of like I'm not really hanging out or really just experiencing the outside world that much. But still, I mean, it's just kind of crazy that like, I mean, it gets up to like 95 degrees some days, and the only reason why it's not like 45 million degrees is because right now, that's the only reason why it's 91 is just because it's 6 o'clock right now, so it's not actually like, it's not actually, like it's past where it would usually peak for how hot it's gonna be throughout the day. So yeah. So I mean, so maybe it's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad. Like, I wish I lived in like, I bet like Utah isn't as hot as it is here, or I don't know. It's pretty damn hot. I bet Colorado isn't as bad. Actually, I'm pretty sure Colorado does get pretty hot. I mean, I can't imagine that it does, because of just how I can't imagine that it gets that hot. I mean, let's be real. You're all the way up in the mountains. Like, how hot can it get up there? Let's be real. But, I mean, whatever. I mean, like, I wonder how the summer is for people in, like, Alaska. Is the summer like, oh, it's 45 degrees out, it must be summertime? Like, is that how people are up there? Like, that's some bewildering type shit. If you think it's, like, 30 degrees, that's how people are in Iceland. If it's 30 degrees in Iceland, that's summer. What? How fucking cold does it get in the winter? That's crazy. I think the coldest temperatures I've ever had to deal with was 30 degrees. I think that's the coldest, and that's like summer for them. That is crazy. That is bonkers. Simply bonkers. Bonkers. Insane. Crazy. Yeah, it's so bloody hot out here. Like, come on, turn down the temperature. It's like we're being preheated. For 425, and the preheating is the wintertime. Why are they why do you have a rocket launcher? Why do you have a rocket launcher? I don't know why that guy has a rocket launcher. I don't understand that. Why? Okay, they also got this portal here. really sure why they have portals. This isn't really the game Portal. Yeah, I think I need to play that game. You know, after making that Rainbow Six Siege video, I've kind of realized what I need to start doing more for this channel is start playing some like specific games and making videos about that. Like I feel like that's more fun. Well, I mean these commentary videos are pretty fun. I do really like making them. But like I mean I feel like that just adds a little bit extra spice to the videos. I feel like, you know. But I just don't really have like the I don't really have like the money to just buy games just for like one video and then just like I guess I could just refund it, so I guess I could just use the same like $10 to just constantly buy games. But you know, maybe you know, I mean I'll start considering doing some stuff like that, you know, because you know the Rainbow Six Siege video was really fun to make and it seemed to get a little bit more views. You know, my videos are actually getting a little bit more views than usual. Like typically they average like maybe 5 or 10, but now they're averaging like 20, like the past like 2 videos. And specifically my messy video has like 56 views, which is kind of crazy. I guess it's just because I talked about Messi and he's really popular, so I guess that's probably why I got more views than usual. But I mean, hey, I mean it's still pretty cool, you know. It was a really funny video, so I'm glad, or at least in my opinion, it was funny. So I'm glad people liked it. I'm glad people enjoyed it and, you know, liked the video. And, you know, I do have those, you know, speaking of other forms of content, you know, I do have those Red Dead videos that I always made. I mean, or, you know, I have, you know, if you scroll down, I kind of got some old Red Dead videos down there. So, I mean, I could always remake some of those, or not remake them, but continue. I mean, there was a storyline to those. If you ever watched those videos, there's a storyline. But I mean, it's not very prevalent because it's kind of just some goofy ass mods that I just put on and just added some funny noises and some funny shit to it. So I mean, it's not really that cool. But I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess. I don't know. I always enjoyed making these videos. It was really fun. So I was just like, it's fun. You know, might as well. But you know, I just kind of thought, you know. But you know, I wanted to repost them because I did think they were funny, and I did think that I did actually work pretty hard on them. So I don't know. I mean, I might continue making some more because everyone who's watched, I haven't seen a person who has watched them and said that they weren't good. So I mean, I guess not a lot of people have watched them, but some of my friends who watched them said they were good. But I mean, I guess you got to understand the Red Dead humor to really like the video. But I you know, I do have a few people who watch the video and they're not really fans of Red Dead and they still like the video. I guess you just have to understand like a slight amount of stuff about Red Dead and just understand really the gameplay, and then it's pretty funny after that. But I don't know. I'm trying to like actually like play Red Dead for like the story. Well, I've already played the story, but I'm trying to play it again because when I played the story, so typically how story games go for me is that like I don't take my time. Like if I get into a story of a game, I constantly play the missions and then just like don't play any of the stranger missions or any extra missions or side missions and just only play the main story. And I just kind of decided that maybe what I need to do this time is like just actually play the stranger missions and actually like I was gonna go for 100% completion, but I kind of decided not to because that shit is way too difficult and I'm not trying to stress about that. I'm thinking I just kind of want to play the game. Like I have no desire or no want to really do 100% completion. So I mean, I just don't see why I need to right now, but maybe one day. Because apparently it takes like months. So depending on how often you play the game, I guess if you play it every day, it won't take very long. But if you play it as often as I do, which is like, I get on it like once a day. But, so and if I have the mods, I'll just end up ruining my honor and ruining my relationship with the people of Valentine, which I already kind of have. Because I'm a little bit more lenient because my first playthrough, I was really, really stressed out about honor levels and stuff like that. I was really stressed out like, oh, I can't kill anyone. But now I know that if I have good honor, I'll be fine. But like, I just shoot people anyways. Like, I don't really care. Like, I just go to like Van Horn and just shoot people. Listen. You say you antagonize somebody once, a whole bunch of people just swarm you. That town is crazy. So yeah, I mean, I might make some more of those. We'll see. But then again, I said a lot of different stuff about a lot of different things, and I haven't made any more videos. Like I said, I was gonna probably switch my game to Rainbow Six Siege. I never did that. The only reason why I shouldn't is just because I'm just kind of sitting there. Like if I play Rainbow Six Siege, like I'll just die, and then I'll like in the first like 5 minutes, and then I'll just be sitting there, and typically I'm able to commentate better when I'm actually like doing stuff and playing the game. So I don't know. I just kind of thought that would be a disadvantage. Okay, bye.